Hey all, welcome back. Today I'm going to take you through a tour that we went over the spring break for my kids. From our place in Pittsburgh, PA, to this place, it's 3.5 hours, and we're going to Hershey, and we stayed at a motel the day before we visited Hershey. So this is on the morning where we set out from our hotel, and this is my family, my husband and kids packing the car back so we can travel to Hershey, which was like 15 minutes from the place that we stayed. And we went back to drop our keys in the office. It was early in the morning, so we couldn't have a lot of traffic over there, but it was a beautiful morning, as you could see. It's the start of the spring, so almost it was the 70s, lower 70s in the morning. So it's a bright, sunny day. And we parked our car in Hershey's lot, and there isn't much people around at that time. It was around like 10 or 9 to 10 o'clock, and it was on a weekday, so we couldn't see a lot of people. This is a trolley that you're looking at where they take a tour around, and I would show that in the next upcoming videos. But this is us walking to the park, Hershey Chocolate World actually. And this is a place where people stand for getting into the trolley as per their slot. This is my son walking over, and yeah, this is how it looks from front of it. Actually, in the spring, just the chocolate world is open now. The park is actually open only from the day of Memorial Day until the Labor Day. But we just went out to see the chocolate world. So we are entering the park here. This is the whole place. They have a few activities inside, like they explain you how the chocolates are made and what are the different types of chocolates they produce, and how you can make your own candy bar, and all that outlets are there, and quite a lot of chocolate varieties are over there where you can just take or buy as much as you want and even explore. And there are some exclusive varieties that are available in the outlets which you cannot see in a normal retail outlets. So this is us taking a tour of just explains about how Hershey was found, and it talks more about the founder Milton Hershey, where he was born. Of course, he was born in Hershey, and Hershey is a place. He was born there, and from the time of his birth, how his dream, came into effect, and how he developed a dream to build this beautiful company and make this dream come true, which can be still enjoyed by all the people around the world. So it's a lot of that history talks about where he was born, and how this all began, and also it talks about when at what time of the year, what time around the years that the different varieties of chocolates were created, like Hershey's, Reese's, and even they bought Twizzlers, and they cured. There are a couple other varieties as well, which I saw around in the posters around, which I just took a snippet of. And also from cocoa, how the chocolates are created. It's just a journey of how chocolates are created. Just travel with me here. Excuse, there might be some fast moving pace of videos here and there, so please excuse me for that. This is my first time vlogging. Maybe there might be something that needs some improvement on, which I will work on. As I said, this is a weekday. It was a Wednesday morning, and there isn't much people over there. Of course, it's a working day and school day, and there are some schools out on spring break. And as we sat down, once we completed that tour, they took us on a like a ride that explains about how the cocoas are ground, and then milk added and cocoas added and different varieties of chocolates are made. The It goes through the several processes like fermentation and the different processes around there. And yeah, those are the Kisses chocolates. Uh, Up in the right, there are giant kisses that are made, and this is just a model of how it's made, but it's a real show they showed behind the glass doors over there. And after the tour, we have got some sample free chocolates, and then we walked over to the, uh, of course, the chocolate food court to explore some new chocolates around there. And the kids are over there, and we just toured around the place and just looked at the beautiful new varieties that we came across, and even some varieties of chips and chocolates and popcorns which we found over there. We didn't even know earlier that they were Hershey's. There are some varieties that we can even find them in the outlets, but there are some which were just exclusive for that we can find only in the stores and the outlets over there. And of course, many syrups were there, strawberry caramel and different Hershey syrups were there. It's very fascinating to just look at those colorful, of course sugar, but the colorful stuffs over there. Yeah, this is one which I observed something different, which I haven't seen outside. Maybe some of you would have. This is a vanilla icing kisses. Of course, a giant chocolate bar. There was one that weighed around 2 kilos and 2.5 kilos, close to. And this is an exclusive aisle which you could see the strawberries and cream, and there is a mint one, and there is a rainbow birthday cake one. Um, we each took one just to have a taste of it. Um, of course, there are plenty of kisses varieties which I haven't seen in the stores earlier. This is the one which I told you about. This weighs around 2 kg and 400 grams. This is another big Kit Kat, giant one, of course. Reese's peanut butter cups, and there are chocolate covered almonds. And I like this box very much. We even bought one on the second day. This was the chocolate covered pretzels. And of course, I was really fascinated by the tins and the boxes and all that. And these are different Twizzlers which I haven't seen outside. I have seen the black, even the licorice one, and the red ones, but I haven't seen the other varieties where it is orange or even the rainbows, or different colors were there. People who love Twizzlers, definitely place to go. Ice cubes again. There were a bunch of varieties, and again, I didn't know ice cubes were part of Hershey's or even they had cured them. Not sure of that, but yeah, there were multiple brands which I didn't know they belonged to Hershey's or they're even partnering with. But good to know. There are several souvenirs like little cups, little buckets, and where you can get one of those. Of course, it's pretty expensive, but yeah, good to see around and have a tour and window shopping. And there are some s'mores and chocolate bars kind of models made, and some cars over there. Really loved looking at those tours, and even some lip balms with chocolate flavors were out there. So interesting to see all those. Finally, we completed the tour, and of course, we wanted to do a couple of trip like trolley tour and then wrapped, but we couldn't find the tickets on the first day, so we had to come the second day to tour around, which I will show you in the next videos. But I think, yeah, that's all for today. We just toured around and took the free ride and toured and sampled a couple of chocolates. Then took some photographs. Then we set out outside and on our way to just exploring what the other buildings are. They're not quite opened yet for the season. They open. I think they open on the Memorial Day, which is in another month. Hershey Park, which has a lot of rides and the thrill rides and all the outdoor fun. They're not open today. Open now this time of the year, which is April 15th when we went. So we just went to another store. As you could see, the brown building. This is another store where you can see a lot of souvenirs with Hershey's printed on it, like little pillows, keychains, and light bulbs or pens or whatnot. You can name anything and you can find everything over there. This is our first day, and I'll see you in my next video when we tour around when we uncover some of the other fun facts. Thank you.